Other dangers. Some other dangers those living in and walking the streets of the city may encounter are weather. Climate change has made New York City especially susceptible to weather extremes, heat waves, flooding from storm surges, tornadoes, and city-paralyzing snowstorms. Riots. Rioting has become almost a pastime for city residents, especially when exacerbated by weather or some outage. The New York National Guard, the only people who can legally bring firearms into the city, arrive in helicopters and brutally suppress riots. Plagues. Deadly pandemic plagues sweep the city quite often. When a plague strikes, the city is immediately quarantined and stays that way until the CDC can discover and then deploy an effective treatment. Fires. With a terribly underfunded fire department, they are now only a subunit of the corrupt NYPD, fires often consume whole city blocks and can burn for days. Serial killers. At any given time, dozens of serial killers and other psychologically motivated criminals are operating in the city, not including Collins. Wild animals. This includes packs of feral dogs, who have been known to attack people, and genetically engineered animals released into the Hole, what was once Central Park, from Freedom Army labs at the end of the Freedom Wars. Gang wars. Gang conflicts can start over relatively trivial things, e.g. an accidental death during a fistfight, and can grow to encompass multiple city gangs, potentially thousands of combatants. Not only is this dangerous for gang members, it can also be dangerous for non-combatants, especially if they're mistaken for gang members. Cults. The city is home to several cults. They have been known to use brainwashing, drugs, threat of violence, and even kidnapping to gain and retain members. Addicts. The streets are crawling with desperate drug addicts, many of whom are willing to ambush and kill random victims to steal anything that can be traded for drugs. Long-term addicts of the drug Mahler lose higher brain functioning and begin to behave more like wild animals than people. Professional criminals. Like addicts, they use stealth, deceit, or violence to rob people, but unlike most addicts, they are skilled, sophisticated, and patient. Abandoned buildings. Many parts of the city are abandoned, and those who explore them face unsafe conditions such as collapsing floors, wild animals, mentally unstable occupants, and traps. Outages. A poorly maintained infrastructure and frequent strikes by labor unions means the city can suffer from prolonged outages of electricity, internet access, garbage removal, and even delivery of food to grocery stores. Outages are most dangerous when combined with extreme weather conditions or when they lead to rioting. Pollution. Many factories and plants are located in the city precisely because they produce pollution that more politically influential communities don't want nearby. A windless day can lead to unhealthy levels of pollution, and a fire or other industrial accident can spew out lethal poison into the atmosphere.